Well, let's break down this spiritual finesse. And where I'm coming from, I'm coming from Mother Earth. When you come from down to up, you come from Earth. I come from the abyss. I come from chaos. I am havoc. You understand? Because everything good comes from above. But let's bring this spiritual finesse to an end. It's tapestry. Spirit means goddamn air and goddamn breathing. The breath of life. The breath of life. You're dealing with the. Remember, the life is represented by the white. The breath of the light. God said, "Let there be light." He is the light. Light skin is Eurasian, non-African. Dealing with skin reflectance. Light reflect light. We're darkness. We absorb. See what I'm saying? We absorb. So it's two different functions. So a rough surface absorbs, a smooth surface reflects. A black body absorbs and emits. A white body just reflects and absorbs no electromagnetic waves. But back to the spirit. Remember, spiritual warfare is them attacking your respiratory system and attacking your respiratory system with air conditioning and air force. And with these birds, the birds are the only thing flying through the air. And y'all flying through the air, dropping all type of chemicals. So you got to understand, the first thing that had the coronavirus was a pigeon. Most of these diseases are bird related. That's why they say you're live on air. You know, you need CPR. You blowing air in somebody else's mouth. You see what I'm saying? You just breathing in somebody's mouth. And then when you die, you either burp or fart or you do both. Because that's supposed to be your spirit. And then think about it. Look at this bullshit. You're not declared alive until you breathe air and see the light. That's when you're declared alive. Oh, he's born in blase, blase. Because you breathe air, you see the light. Remember, God said he's the spirit, and the spirit is the motherfucking breath. And remember, he created the firmament. The firmament made it possible to breathe air. So if you and your Atlantean stuff, and you believe we lived underwater and we lived underwater type terms, that means we live without God. Their God didn't exist to us because their God is living under air and fire. The punishment is hell. That's fire. The gunfire the Europeans use. You're fired when you're at work. The fire you use to transform your kinky hair to straight hair. You use the hot comb, the flat iron, the blow dryer, the perm, and the relaxed. Everything burns. The food you pray over, that's a fire sacrifice to the fire god. Look in the Bible. Look at fire sacrifices. It's a fire god. Didn't he speak through the burning bush? Didn't in Harry Potter, Sirius Black spoke through the goblet of fire and people speaking through fire and showing up in dreams? They can't come to this realm because they ain't real. It's tapestry, just like Santa Claus. It ain't real, just like Easter. Rabbits really don't lay eggs. And we don't have chimneys, so Santa wasn't coming in the hood. And milk bad for us, so Santa ain't black. But it's the birth way, it's the Air Force's conditioning. They just conditioning you over time to break you, to birdify you. The light the way. Follow the light.